Hello and welcome to the Design Therapy, your creative community and outlet for all things design, fashion, art, learning, and so much more. I'm your host, Cassie Patterson, a brand strategist and UX designer, and today I want to share my tools and tricks with Google extensions in making your day-to-day design job a lot easier. So why don't we dive in and get started?
Hello everyone and welcome to my Google extensions video. I just want to share all of the extensions that make my job a lot easier and a lot more efficient. So let's just dive right in. So this is my website. So I want to go in here. If I'm doing like research or branding or anything like that, I really want to be able to pull images quickly instead of just constantly saving, right-clicking, saving, and you don't know if it's going to be a PNG, JPEG, or if it's a web file. This little image downloader will tell you if it's one of three or if anything else, if it's a zip file. So this first one I really love. It's an image downloader. You may see some odd shapes here and there. But if you just scroll down, you'll start to see thumbnails populate, especially if it's like a YouTube video or icons. If you say you really like that certain icon, those will download as a PNG. If I'm going to scroll down here, so I'm in the area where I see all of my logos in this first scrolling section. So if I want to download this logo, this will come out as a PNG. If I want to download the background, that'll come out how it was loaded if there's no restrictions on it. And say I want to come in here and download one of these logos for a presentation. These are easy and accessible in this image downloader. And you can also download them all at the same time as well if you wanted. If you want to put multiple ones, you can come in here and download them all at the same time. It's really easy and efficient and makes your job a lot more seamless, especially if you're going through multiple different websites. This is an easy way to just start downloading quickly and putting them all in a folder and saving them for later. So that's my first one. I really love that. So let me go in here and show you what those look like. So this will be like that PNG that I did. And you can see that uploaded pretty clear and crisp. It doesn't download it as the thumbnail. It downloads it as the full image that I was looking for. All right. So moving into the next one, this is a window resizer. This is really great, especially if you're like a UX designer and you're doing QAing on a website that you've built and sent off to development, and then you're wanting to QA it when it comes back to you on the internal team. This right here will really show you, what your website's going to look like on a tablet view, on a mobile view, on a larger screen size. It makes life a lot more, it makes it a lot easier. So I really like to use it just to make that process quicker and more efficient. It's not always true to size, especially if you're on a phone and different types of phones. I have an Android, so it doesn't really translate to an Android as well. But it's like just a quick way to go through and see what this, or you can put in the dimensions if you want to see a certain size as well. All right, moving into what font. I love this one. So I used to use Adobe Capture on searching for fonts, but this really has made my life so much easier. You basically just turn it on and you just hover over the fonts that you like. So if you're searching on a website, like, man, I really love that font, it'll come in here and tell you exactly what it is. If it's not available, it will probably get closest to the font family and the font type. So if it's like a serif font, it'll kind of maybe give you some suggestions to what that font would be. But for the most part, it really captures, if it's like a web font, it will capture what that font is. And you can go and download it on Adobe Fonts or Google Fonts or wherever your heart desires. Then moving into the Go Full page, I love this one. So what it does, it captures the entire page length and puts it all into one document so that you don't have to go through screen capture by screen capture and piece it together and say like Photoshop or XD. It does it for you. It's amazing, and you can zoom in and it puts it all together seamlessly like it is on the website, and then you can save it however you want as a PDF, and you can email it or put it in a presentation, and it's right there handy and ready to go. Really love that one. That one's really great. Then moving into dimensions, This right here will tell you the height and pixels of what certain dimensions of shapes, objects, fonts. If something seems off, you can see down to the pixel what that off pixel is, and then you can correct it. But it will start to tell you, what that looks like. So you see that's 87 by 5, and then so on and so forth. So you can see as it's moving around. It'll tell you the dimensions on the site. I really love that one as well. Then I also have the Lorem Ipsum. I really like to use this, especially if I'm like writing a blog or an article or something. This is an easy way to fill in copy if I want to backfill later and just do the design up front. Sometimes I like to do design and then come back in if I have an idea later to write out all of the content. If I want to do it in a reverse process, this is a really great way to add in lots of text if you're needing it on the fly. I know in XD there's also a Lorem Ipsum generator as well. I really like to use that inside of my any Adobe account as well. Then moving into PDF Converter, this one's really great because this converts PDFs right there in front of you so that you don't have to go into Photoshop or whatever and change that file out. This right here will easily translate all of them, or going onto like a sketch site that doesn't download it or makes you watch 50 million ads to get the PDF to convert to Word or a JPEG or so forth. This is super seamless and easy and doesn't make you basically fight ads to get your file converted. I really like that one as well. And then also, I love Honey Gold. So if you're going around websites and you're looking for like, Adobe programs or any kind of payable courses, this is a really great way. It's a reward system that gives you coupons and discounts. So later down, like if you're searching for like an e-course, it'll run all the coupons and what's available right now and apply that to your e-course if it's available. I really like this. It's an easy way to just build like a reward system and get discounts. So, but those are all the extensions that I have, and I wanted to share it in this video. I hope these are helpful for you just as they are for me in my day-to-day job. I will list these all in the description below as well. And if you have any questions, please comment below and make sure that you subscribe. Thank you so much.